My first withdrawal was 900,000 Kenya shillings after they had deducted their 20% because as
What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video. So today we're dealing with funded accounts. I have my friend here is a funded trader. So he'll share with you some experiences that he's incurred during the period. So Eugene, welcome on board.
Hello guys, I'm Eugene,
Uh,
Forex trader, and today we want to discuss about funded accounts. Personally, I have a funded account with a prop firm called FTMO.
how did you know about funding account?
I knew about funding from a friend. I visited a friend and I found him was trading. And he told me that there are some guys that can give you money to trade with their money. So that's how I came to identify something to do with being funded in Forex. We have funded accounts, funding accounts. We have my Forex funds. We have funding talent. Although funding talent was closed, so I only know about my Forex fund apart from FTMO. So basically, a prop firm is a company that provides funding to experienced traders. So it's something that I joined like 1 year ago, and I'm enjoying the experience. Yeah.
Okay, so that's a good experience so far. So why choose a funding account?
I actually chose a funding account because for you to make a lot of money in Forex, you need a lot of money. And as a beginner trader, you don't have the privilege of sourcing more capital than you can afford. For me, I knew from the start that the only way for me to scale up my trading very fast is through getting a funded account.
So how did you get funded?
The process of getting funded is a bit tedious and yield a challenge. A challenge basically is paid. It's like a test. You are being tested. The test is actually meant to determine your skill level. If you pass that challenge, that means you're a skilled trader and the company can trust you with their money. So, for you to get a challenge account, you have to pay. There are several challenges starting from $10,000, the lowest that I saw in FTMO. To the highest account was 200K.
Okay.
Yeah, for me, I started with a 200K account and I blew it within 2 weeks. So that was my initial experience. But after some time, I actually blew almost 5 accounts before I actually got funded. Each account I used to buy to pay for the challenge with over 100,000 Kenya shillings. Within a period of like 6 months, I had lost more than 500,000 Kenya shillings. But the positive thing is that as soon as I'm going to get back my money from my first funded account, which was a 200K account, I was paid 900,000 Kenya shillings. So that's when I realized that, wow, this thing actually works. I promised myself that I will never ever think of doing something else aside from getting a funded account. Yeah.
That's a good experience so far. So, what's your goal on funded account?
My main goal is to increase my account size. That's all.
Okay.
The first thing is that I want to protect my current capital, because it doesn't make sense for you to wish to have a bigger account, but you are not able to protect the account that you have.
Okay.
So my first goal is to use all the knowledge and skill I've acquired to protect my current account and scale it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice. So, what was the first withdrawal and how did you feel about it?
My first withdrawal was 900,000 Kenya shillings, and that actually brought some kind of hope in me, because I was actually almost giving up with the funded account. I had lost a lot of money, but the good thing is that within the first 2 weeks of having a funded account, I was able to recoup all my losses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Getting funded is a tedious process. You first need capital. No one will give you starting their money to trade for them if they haven't proved that you are an experienced trader.
True.
So for me, and for any other trader trying to or who wishes to one day get funded, the process is quite simple. First, you need to find a prop firm. A prop firm is a firm that actually funds traders. And for me, I chose FTMO. There are stages for you to get funded. The first stage, you first pay for a challenge account. The challenge account varies. There is an account that goes for 10,000 Kenya shillings up to 150 Kenya shillings. So depending on the capital that you have, you can opt to go for any account that you want. So there are two phases, and every phase has its own objective. If you pass phase 1, you'll go to phase 2 of the challenge. And if you pass phase 2, that now will prove that actually you have the skill required to trade a funded account. That's when now you will be given a real account with real money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're speaking of phases, like our viewers need to understand phases. So what is phase 1 and what is phase 2?
Phase 2, the objective in phase 1 first. And the first objective is profit target. You must target 10% of your account size. If your account is 1 million, 10% of 1 million Kenya shillings is like 100,000 Kenya shillings. So that is your first target. The second objective is 30 trading days. So you must meet the 10% objective within a period of 30 days. If you manage to do that, you will be given another account, which is a phase 2 of the challenge. In phase 2 of the challenge, the objective is actually 5%, and the number of the maximum trading days is increased to 60. So phase 2 of the challenge is a bit easy because more days and less targets.
Okay, so you're talking of percentages, phase 1 and phase 2. Every phase has its own percentage.
Yes.
For our viewers need to understand, they're thinking of, if I get phase 1, this 10% looks a simple thing.
Yeah, actually, making 10% profit within 30 days is not simple, by the way.
Yeah, okay.
It's very hard,
Yeah.
especially if you haven't experienced trading for a long time.
Okay.
For me, it wasn't easy, by the way. My first account I blew within 14 days, yeah. My second account I blew within a record 7 days. So making even 1% a week was very hard.
Okay.
Very, very hard. And that's why it dawned on me that I really need to invest in studying, researching, and really understanding the market better. Yeah.
So, what kind of advice would you give anyone thinking of taking a funded account?
One, invest in knowledge. Learn how to trade before even thinking of trading. The second thing, start small. There's no need for you to invest in a big account, yet you know very well that you'll always blow your first account. Not necessarily, but most people blow their first account. So, start with a smaller account. Risk only an amount that you are willing to lose.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, anyway, guys, we've come to the end of questions about my funding account. I think most of you have a couple of questions have been answered. Maybe some of you guys have maybe heard about funded account. So for any more maybe queries or anyone that is not contented with anything that maybe not captured, please just leave a comment below and see you in the next video.